Are you struggling of crafting that one piece of armor? Or are you struggling for beacons or daylight sensors? Well, in this video, I'll show you 100 different recipes you can craft in survival mode to help you survive in Minecraft. So let's dive in and get crafting. Crafting planks. It might seem simple, but it's the foundation of so many amazing creations in the game. To craft planks, all you need is one log of any type, put it in the crafting table, put an oak log in the crafting table, get 4 oak planks. Do that with all the other different types of wood. You get 4 planks per one log. Alright, let's talk about the most important thing, how to build a crafting table. Start with planks of any type, put them in a crafting grid just like this, a 2x2 in the crafting grid. Create yourself one crafting table. It is the essential part of all things Minecraft to expand your grid size. To craft the pickaxe, first grab 3 of your materials and 2 sticks. You want to place them in a pattern exactly like this. This is not a shapeless pattern. I'm making a wooden pickaxe, so 3 planks and 2 makes a wooden pickaxe. This would be able to mine stone. You get 1 of each. There are different types of 3 stone makes a stone pickaxe, 3 iron makes an iron pickaxe, 3 gold, 3 diamond. Stone pickaxes can mine iron ore, lapis ore, and copper ore, while an iron pickaxe can mine redstone ore, emerald ore, diamond ore, and gold ore. Gold pickaxe doesn't add anything of value to use, but the diamond pickaxe can mine this obsidian with no issues. Now, if you had a previous tier, it wouldn't happen. Now, there is a netherite pickaxe in the game, but you do not craft it by using the 3 netherite. Is you take a diamond pickaxe and a netherite ingot and a netherite upgrade kit. You'll need to use a smithing table. Place the netherite ingot, netherite upgrade up there, your netherite ingot here, and your tool right here, and that upgrades it to netherite. Axes, how to craft them. Take the same 3 and 3 from the previous one. You want to have the 2 sticks there. Sorry, I messed up a little crafting here. And then you want to place a building material here, building material here, and building material here to craft a axe. Now there are different types of axes. It's the same types of axes as before as the pickaxes. So follow along with the pickaxes to figure this out. Swords, how to craft them. You first take a stick and 2 of your planks or whatever material you have. You want to make sure that the stick is on the bottom and there's 2 of the materials over top of it. This creates a sword. This is a wooden sword for now, but you create 1 of each type of sword. Netherite sword, like shown at the pickaxes. They do different types of their abilities. Shovels, how to build them, craft them I should say. Shovels, how to craft them. You take 1 material and 2 sticks in a crafting grid, like so, to create a shovel. Now shovels allow you to dig faster on the ground. Each tier making it faster to dig on the ground. Via netherite can almost insta-mine it versus that. Minecraft hose, what do they do? Or I should say how to. Minecraft hose, how to craft them. You take 2 resources of any type and 2 sticks. What you do is you take 2 of your steels, put it up here like you're trying to create a pressure plate, and then right underneath the right side of the material, place 2 sticks like this, and you'll have yourself a wooden hoe. Now wooden hoes are special because they've got tillage properties. You can make a wooden hoe all the way up to a netherite hoe with different, it lasts longer each tier up. Shields, how to craft them. You take 1 iron ingot and 6 oak planks, put them in this grid here. So what you do is you take your iron, you put it in the middle top, and then what you do is you take your oak planks, do a U shape, and then put 1 right here. This way you can create a shield. Now shields, you can use the block, and you can also put them in your offhand. You see how I crouch? I'm blocking. That's how you make a shield. Torches, how to craft them. You take 1 coal and 1 stick, or 1 charcoal and 1 stick. You go and you put them 1 over top of each other, and each craft gets you 4 torches. Boots, how to craft them. You take 4 leather. You can place 1 here, 1 here, and then around the other side of the crafting grid, 1 here, 1 here. This will make you leather boots. Now, leather boots will let you walk over top of powdered snow. There's also different tiers of boots, ranging from leather boots, iron boots, golden, diamond, and netherite boots. Now there is one more special piece of armor that you need to know that you cannot craft in vanilla. That is chainmail boots. You can obtain it, but you cannot craft it. Pants. How to craft them. First you take 7 materials, whether it be leather, iron, gold, diamond, and you take them. What you want to do is you want to place one here, here, here. You want to make 2 rows on either side and put one in the middle right here. That's how you make a pair of leather pants. Like I said, you've got leather, iron, gold, and diamond. You can also upgrade them diamond like you've seen in the pickaxes for netherite. And like the boots, you can find chainmail leggings out in the loot chests. Chest plates. How to craft. You want to take your materials, be 8 materials. You want to take your 8 materials, whether it be leather, iron, gold, or diamonds. Go on the crafting table, place your leather right here, and right here, and one directly in the middle. To make a leather tunic, there can also be iron chest plates, golden diamonds, and you can also upgrade the diamonds to netherite via the netherite ingot and the smithing template. There's also one more armor piece that can be obtainable in survival mode, just not crafted, and that is the chainmail chest plate. You can find those you can find chainmail chest plates sometimes on mobs depending on the difficulty, and in other loot chests around your world. Helmets. How to craft. First you want to take 5 of your resources, whether it be leather, iron, gold, or diamonds. You want to go ahead and in the crafting table, place one here, place to the top row, and place one here to make a leather cap. These can be dyed with the 16 different Minecraft colors, by the way, but the other types of variants can't. With those materials I mentioned previously, that'll make yourself an iron, gold, or diamond helmet, increasing in armor protection as you get towards diamond. And now you can actually upgrade diamond one more step by adding a netherite ingot to it in a smithing template to get a netherite helmet. There's also one more helmet you can obtain but cannot be crafted in loot boxes, mobs, and that is a chainmail helmet. To get cobblestone, you need to mine stone to turn, and it turns into cobblestone. So you can actually use all the different tiers of pickaxes. Wooden pickaxe is pretty slow. The stone pickaxe is a little faster, and it gets faster as you mine more, up to the actual last tier where it's super quick. Now, so all 6 of these can mine the stone. To craft the furnace, you'll need 8 cobblestone. You take that 8 cobblestone and you place it in a ring like this to get yourself a furnace. You use that furnace to smelt some items. Place it down in the world, smelt items. To get stone, take cobblestone, put it into a furnace, you'll get stone. So if I take this furnace, I'll put cobblestone in the top and fuel in the bottom. I put coal in. You'll see it takes a little bit for it to smelt, but you'll actually be able to smelt 8 items per 1 piece of fuel. This is you get stone in return. Stone bricks. You craft them by stone bricks. You craft them by having 4 stone. You can either use a crafting table or your 2x2 grid. You can make a 2x2 in your crafting grid to make 4 stone bricks. Stone cutters. They require 1 iron ingot and 3 stone. You can actually craft multiple types of stone cutters using different materials. So you can grab stone, the diorites, the andesites, and the diorites, using 1 of each. So if you go into here, you go ahead and place 1 iron ingot there at the top, and then 3 stone of your choice right here creates 1 stone cutter. So if I go ahead and place everything right here, you'll see that as I do this and grab another one, so on and so forth. Let me use the quick crafting here so I can show you that all these create 1 stone cutter each. Stone variants, and they're different. So go ahead, take 3 stone bricks, you can craft and make 6 stone brick slabs. You can then take 6 stone bricks and make 4 stone brick stairs via a crafting table. The same thing with the same 6 stone bricks. Go ahead and it'll make 6 stone brick walls with 3 and 3 variation. Now, each of these stone bricks you can make one piece in the stone cutter, makes one of that material. Just like this, you got your stone brick, one in the stone cutter equals one stair. Now there are different types of, you can have the mossy slabs, or the mossy stairs, or the mossy walls. I didn't feature that in this. Campfires. Take three logs, 3 sticks, and a piece of coal or charcoal. Put one piece of coal at the very top middle. Then you do is place one right here, and then you put this one there, and you put it like that. Sorry, I'm at coal in the middle. Sorry, you get one campfire. Now, like previously, this can be like the stone cutter. You can actually make it with oak logs or stripped logs and charcoal and coal. So you can actually make 4 different ones, like so. It'll make one campfire per craft. How to craft hoppers. Take 1 chest and 5 iron, go to a crafting grid, place that 1 chest in the direct middle. Now place 2 iron ingots on either side like this, and 1 below that chest, and there's a hopper. You get 1 hopper per chest. To make that chest, you'll need 8 planks of any type. What you want to do is you want to put it in an O shape. Leave in the middle, you'll get that chest. That chest is also a 1-to-1 craft. 8-to-1, I should say. How to make Minecraft's crafter. Take 2 redstone dust, 5 iron ingots, 1 dropper, and 1 crafting table. You want to make this craft here. I'll show you how to make it. Take a crafting table, put it in the middle, take a dropper, put it underneath it, take redstone dust, put it on the left and right of the dropper, and then the rest of the remaining spaces put the iron to make 1 crafter. Now, in order to make the dropper, you'll need 1 redstone dust and 8 cobblestone. In the crafting table, place the redstone dust in the middle bottom, middle, and then you want to place 8, or I should say 7 right there. I don't know why I got 8, but 7 cobblestone, leaving this middle empty to make 1 dropper. Rails. To craft them, you'll need 6 iron ingots and 1 stick. Place 3 iron on either side and a stick right in the middle to create 16 rails. To make powered rails, take 6 gold, 1 redstone, and 1 stick. Do the exact same craft, but with the gold, like you did with the rails, and the redstone at the very bottom, to create 6 powered rails. To craft detector rails, place, like you're just combining these two, so you're taking 6 iron, 1 pressure plate, and 1 piece of redstone dust to make 6 detector rails. To make activator rails, take the same 6 pieces of iron ingots. This time put a redstone torch where the stick would go. On the top and below that, place 1 stick to create 6 powered rails. Anvils. How to make them. What you want to do is you want to take 3 iron ingots and 4 blocks of iron. Place 3 iron ingots at the bottom, 3 blocks of iron at the top, and 1 block of iron in the middle to create 1 anvil. Now to create them blocks of iron, take 9 iron and completely cover the entirety of the crafting 3x3 grid. You get 1 block of iron. Now anvils come standard like this, but as you use them, you'll see as I click it, it'll eventually get more and more damaged. There's a 4th one, and then it's gone. Crossbows. Take 1 tripwire hook, 1 piece of iron, 2 string, and 3 sticks. What you want to do is you want to place your tripwire hook right there, or directly in the middle. Place an iron ingot above it. Place string left and right of the tripwire hook, and then place sticks in the top 2 corners and the bottom middle slot to make 1 crossbow. Now the arrows can be crafted. Arrows can be crafted by taking 1 feather, 1 stick, and 1 flint. Go into the crafting table, place your feather right there in the top middle, your stick right underneath it, and your flint right underneath that. Other way around. Flint on top, feather on the bottom. You'll craft 4 arrows per craft to go with that crossbow. Copper. How to obtain and craft. It's varieties. Take 9 copper. You can make it into a block with 9. It can weather, by the way. So you take 1 piece of copper, you take 9 and make it like you did with the iron blocks to make a block of copper. Now, you can make copper waxed, and so whatever stage it's in when you pick it up, you can use a honeycomb. It'll stay in that variation. In other words, you can take an axe of any kind and de-age it to its former glory. You have 4 different variants. You've got the block of copper, well in this case it's block of copper, withered block of copper, exposed, and the final stage, which is oxidized. Copper's got a couple different variations to it. You've got the cut copper, which takes 4 pieces of copper in a crafting table to make 4 pieces of cut copper. Now don't mind this has already been waxed, but we can take the 4 copper, make them into slabs of cut copper, like so. You can also make copper doors by taking 6 ingots to get 3 copper doors. You can also, instead of doing it upwards, you can do it diagonal. You'll get 2 copper trapdoors by making this pattern with the copper in the middle of each outside block, just the regular copper. You'll get copper grates, and by putting 2 slabs of cut copper together over top of each other, you'll get chiseled copper. Now, with the block of copper, do the same method we did back there, but instead of the bottom middle, put a piece of redstone, and in the middle take a blaze rod. You'll get 4 copper bulbs, which are useful in redstone contraptions as well. Now, there is blocks of things. You take copper, the raw form, like we did with block of iron, 9, and then there's iron and gold, all raw, that can be turned into these raw blocks for easy access in survival mode. And then you've got blocks of gold, copper, iron, redstone, diamond, emerald, and netherite. All can be made within blocks forms like copper can. Spyglass, how to use them, or I should say how to craft them. Take 2 copper and 1 amethyst shard. Go to your crafting table, place your amethyst shard in the top middle, and place 2 copper ingots right below it to create 1 spyglass per craft. They do not stack. Unsellable items. Smelting items. Smelting items is pretty simple. You take 1 of your material you want to smelt, iron, raw iron I should say. You put it in the furnace like we did before, and then you put it into, and it turns into ingot. So if I take 1 of each here, and I place down 1 of each here, I can then place the required materials that I want to smelt in each of these furnaces. Then I can go ahead and put 1 piece of fuel in here, and notice how the furnace changes. That means that it's working. You'll also see this little arrow here. It'll go to the right. Once it's done, it'll kick out a bar of that resource. Now this flame here is the actual how much it's got left to smelt before that fuel runs out. So if you don't have another piece of fuel in that bottom slot right here, it'll stop. It'll go from this to this. So it's a big difference. Lightning rods, how to craft them. Take 3 copper ingots in the crafting table, right? It's kind of a shapeless recipe where you could put the 3 right here, the 3 right here, or the 3 right here. As long as it's over top of each other, you'll get 1 lightning rod per craft. Question: do you want to make smelting faster? Tired of slow smelts? Well, these next 2 go hand in hand with each other. The blast furnace can be crafted by having 1 furnace, 5 iron, and 3 smooth stone in the crafting table. You go ahead and place 1 furnace in the direct middle, 3 smooth stone underneath, and 5 iron ingots surrounding the furnace to get 1 blast furnace. That blast furnace can smelt your raw resources from the underground, like iron, raw gold, raw copper, faster than it would be regular furnace. Now, the smoker, however, can be crafted using 4 oak logs and a furnace via putting the furnace in the middle here, and then the 4 oak logs surrounding it. You'll get 1 smoker there, and this here will smelt meat and vegetables and the food variants that you can eat in Minecraft a lot faster than regular furnaces. To craft a smoker, first you need to grab 4 logs of any type and 1 furnace. In the crafting table, you want to put in that pattern. So again, it's furnace in the middle, and oak logs in general, top and bottom, left and right of the furnace to create one smoker. Redstone torch. You craft them simply by using one stick and one redstone dust. You put them in this crafting recipe here by putting one stick at the bottom and one redstone dust in the top, and you'll get one redstone per craft. Redstone repeaters. To craft them, you just need 2 redstone torches, 1 redstone dust, and 3 stone. Go ahead and match this pattern in the crafting table. To do that, take your stone, put at the very bottom 3, then take your redstone dust right there above middle, and then redstone torch left and right of that. You'll get 1 redstone repeater per craft. Redstone comparators. How to craft. Start by taking 1 redstone dust, 3 redstone torches, another quartz, and 3 stone. You want to put it in this craft right here. So the easiest way to do that is to take 3 stone, put it at the bottom, take another quartz, put it in top here, and then take your redstone torches left, right, and above it to create 1 comparator. There's 1 comparator per craft. Observers. How to craft. Take 6 cobblestone, 1 nether quartz, and 2 redstone dust. You want to follow this pattern here. So the easiest way to do that is take your 6 cobblestone, 3 on the bottom, 3 on top, take your nether quartz in the middle to the right, and 2 redstone dust to the left of it. You'll get 1 observer per craft. Dispensers. How to craft them. Take 1 redstone dust, 8 cobblestone, and 1 bow. Go ahead and put it into the crafting table. Put the bow in directly the middle. Take a piece of redstone dust in the bottom of that bow, and take your 7 cobblestone and surround it like so to get yourself 1 dispenser per craft. How to craft. It's pretty much the same as the observer. You'll need 6 and 1. Or 7 and 1. So sorry. You'll need to place the redstone dust in the bottom middle, and cobblestone going up here, and 1 in the middle to make a dropper. You get 1 dropper per craft. Bread. How to craft. Take 3 wheat, put it in the crafting table. Place 1 wheat here, 1 wheat here, and 1 wheat here, right there in the middle to get 1 bread per craft. Hay bales. How to craft them. Take 9 wheat in the crafting table and just fill all 9 slots to get 1 hay bale per craft. How to get wheat. Go ahead and take a hoe, some wheat seeds, and a water bucket. What you want to do is you want to go ahead and till the water bucket. You first want to go ahead and dig a spot, place the water. You can then go up to 4 blocks away from it and place wheat in it. Wheat has 4 different stages. It's got this little bitty stage, the next it's a little bit taller, then a little bit taller, then it starts to get to this, and then to this. You harvest it by getting rid of it. You get 1 seed and 1 wheat usually, but with fortune you can get more wheat seeds. So target block. How to craft it. Take a hay bale and 4 redstone dust. Go into the crafting table. Take your hay bale, put it in the middle. Take your redstone dust, put 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here. So top, bottom, left, and right of the hay bale to get 1 target block per craft. Pistons. How to craft. You'll need 3 oak planks, 4 cobblestone, 1 iron, and 1 redstone. These planks can be any type of plank. Go into the crafting table, place your 3 planks at the very top. Then take your 4 cobblestone, put 2 to the left and 2 to the right. Take a iron ingot, put it in the middle, and a piece of redstone right here to craft 1 piston per craft. Sticky pistons. How to craft them. You want to take that piston from before and take a slime ball. You can do this in your little 2x2 inventory as well, but take a piston, put it down at the bottom, take your slime ball, put it above the piston to get 1 sticky piston per craft. Bookshelves. To craft them, take 6 planks and 3 books of any plank, by the way. Take your 3 books, put 1 here in the bottom, put 1 here at the middle, 1 here on the left of it, and 1 here to the right of it, so you got a flat line. Now take your 6 planks and just go 3 above, 3 below, and get yourself 1 bookshelf per craft. Beds. How to craft them. Take 3 wool and 3 planks. Go ahead and place it in the crafting table with 3 at the bottom and 3 just above it in any orientation. You can even have them put down here, like so. As long as you've got this pattern in there, you can craft a white bed, or in this case, a white bed. You get one craft per, and they come in all 16 different colors. Buckets. Go ahead and take 3 iron ingots in the crafting table. Place one at the bottom middle. You go up and to the left, and then up to the right on this iron ingot to get 1 bucket per craft. Now, buckets can be used for water, lava. It can also be used for powdered snow, milk from a cow. You can pick up mobs, certain mobs like the axolotl and the cod. You can even get a bucket of tadpole if you have the tadpoles around. Redstone lamp. To craft them, take 1 glowstone and 4 redstone dust. In the crafting table, put your glowstone in the direct middle. Now take your 4 redstone dust, like we did with the target block, go down, below, left, and right of the glowstone. Get 1 redstone lamp per craft. Smithing table. To craft them, take 4 oak planks and 2 iron ingot. These oak planks can be any planks, by the way. Take your 4 oak planks, make an outline that looks similar to a crafting table, but put your 2 iron ingots over top of them to get 1 smithing table per craft. Summoning the Wither. To summon the Wither, take 3 wither skeleton skulls, and it's supposed to be 4 soul sand in a pattern like this. Let me go ahead and take these materials, and let's go to another world. To do this, place 1 soul sand down, go up 1, to the left 1, and to the right of that one to create this little small T. Now take a wither skeleton skull, put 1 there, put 1 there, and put 1 there. And that's how to spawn the wither. Beacons. To craft them, take 5 glass, 1 nether star from the defeated wither that we just did, and 3 obsidian. Go ahead, in a crafting table, place that 1 netherite star right in smack dab middle. Take 3 obsidian, place them at the bottom row, and take 5 glass and surround this netherite star to get 1 beacon per craft. Now, beacons are pretty special. They allow you to take these here and put it on top here, and they'll give you special effect powers. You can have iron, an iron beacon, a gold beacon, an emerald beacon, a diamond beacon, and the rarest of all, netherite beacon. Enchantment tables. To craft them, you need 1 book, 2 diamonds, 4 obsidian. So go in the crafting table, place your 1 book smack in the top middle. Take your 2 diamonds, left and right diagonally of it. So you got 1 gap here in the middle. And take your 4 obsidian, go 3 on the bottom, and 1 in that middle there. You'll get yourself 1 craft enchantment table per craft. Netherite. It can only be found by ancient debris in the world. You take that ancient debris, you put it into a furnace, you'll get netherite scrap, like so. Alright, you take that netherite scrap. Once you've got 4 of them, it is a shapeless recipe. You can take 4 gold and 4 ancient netherite scrap to make 1 netherite ingot. Smithing templates. They can be crafted with 7 diamonds, a block of whatever you're trying to craft, and the smithing template that you're trying to craft it with. In this case, it's netherrack for netherite upgrades. The crafting recipe is simple. Take your 7 diamonds, go around the bottom, take your netherite, your upgrade template, put it right smack in the middle, and the block right there in smack middle. So you've got your netherite upgrade template at the top and your block in the middle surrounded by diamonds, and it'll duplicate your template. Now there are more than just the netherite templates. There are all these templates, all 19 templates right now, and Mojang is planning to make more in the future. Cauldrons. To craft them, it's simple. Just take 7 iron ingots, like we did with the diamonds earlier. Templates. Just want to go in the upside down pants pattern. Pants, but upside down. So these are pants. This is a cauldron. That's as simple as that. You get 1 cauldron per craft. Composters. Pretty simple. Take 7 oak slabs, put them in the crafting table, like your cauldron in the previous 3, 1, 3. You get 1 composter per craft. Barrels. To craft a barrel, you need 6 planks and 2 slabs. Take the 6 planks in the crafting table, place 3 on either side of the crafting grid, leaving a 3 gap here. Take 1 oak slab, put it right there at the top, and 1 at the bottom to create 1 barrel per craft. Shulker boxes. To craft, you need 2 shulker shells and 1 chest. To craft, put your chest directly in the middle and put your 2 shulker shells above and below it to craft 1 shulker box per craft. Now there are 16 different shulker boxes. You can put stuff in here and store it like a chest, but it won't drop the items. The mace, to craft it, you need 1 breeze rod and 1 heavy core, which can be found both in the trial chambers. Take 1 breeze rod, put it in the crafting table. You can see the wind charges from that. You take heavy core, you put it above it, and you'll get 1 mace per craft. Paper, to craft, take 3 sugarcane in the crafting table, and make a line with it. You can make paper. It takes 3 paper per craft. Books, to craft, take 1 leather and 3 paper. Go ahead, and this is a shapeless recipe. You can actually make it in your crafting book. You can take a piece of leather and 3 paper to make 1 book. You can actually move it around, 1 book per craft. Boats, you'll need 5 planks of any type, as long as they're the same type. You'll need to make a minecart shape with them. So if you take these planks, place them in like you're doing a stick on either side like a pair of boots, and then 1 right in the middle at the bottom to create 1 boat. Now, there are different types of boats, and chest boats, including the mangrove and the bamboo boat, or raft if you want to do it. So if in order to make a boat, take a boat of any and a chest in your 2x2 grid. You can go ahead and place 1 boat on the bottom and 1 chest above to make a chest boat, or in this case a raft boat with chest. Daylight sensors, to craft them you'll need 3 nether quartz, 3 slabs, wood slabs, and 3 glass. In the crafting table, take your glass, put them in a line, take your slabs, put them at the bottom, so top and bottom, and then your quartz in the middle to make a daylight detector or daylight sensor, however you want to say it. It's the same way. Brushes can be crafted with 1 copper, 1 feather, and 1 stick. To make it, take a stick at the bottom, a feather at the top, and a copper ingot in the middle to create 1 brush. TNT, to craft it, take 4 sand and 5 gunpowder. Take the 5 gunpowder and place 1 in every single corner, and then place the final one in directly the middle. Now take your 4 sand and place it in the other corners, the sides that were open, to create 1 TNT per craft. Rockets are an easy craft for late game elytra uses. To craft them, take 1 piece of gunpowder and 1 piece of paper. You can put it in it's a shapeless recipe, so you can actually put it in however you want, and you can still make 3 pieces of rockets. Alright, now, since you can make 3 pieces of this, you can technically put 2 extras to make a firework rocket last longer. Scaffolding, one of the most useful blocks for building up. To make it, take 6 bamboo and 1 string. Take the 6 bamboo, place 3 on one side and 3 on the other side, leaving a gap in the middle. Take a piece of string, put it on top. You'll make 6 scaffolding per craft. Ladders. The crafting recipe is 7 sticks. In the crafting table, take 3 sticks, put them on the left, and take 3 sticks, put them on the right, and then put the final stick right smack dab in the middle to create 3 ladders per craft. Walls. To craft walls, take 6 of any material. There's quite a few of them. You want to make this pattern in the crafting table. Take the 6. You want to go in a pattern like this, leaving one of the 3 slots open to create 6 cobblestone walls per craft. Now there is all different types of walls in the game. Stone variants can actually go cheaper on the material costs by using a stone cutter, just to let you guys know. Fences. To craft a fence, take 4 planks and 2 sticks. You want to put it in this pattern here. So you want to put 2 on one side of the crafting grid and 2 on the other side of the crafting grid. And in between each of them, place 1 stick to craft 3 fences per craft. You can craft fences from any of the types of wooden that you have, even nether brick and the crimson and warped wood. Fence gates. Take 4 sticks and 2 planks. Alright, you want to do the inverse of what you had. So instead of placing the 2 planks here and the 2 planks here, you want to place the 2 planks in the middle here, like you're trying to make sticks. And then put 1 stick on each side of the planks. Get 1 gate per craft. You can make all the different types of wood gates in Minecraft, including the 2 nether ones. Stairs. Go ahead and start crafting them by taking 6 materials. What you want to do is you want to take the 6 materials and make a giant L shape on the left hand of the crafting grid and place the final one in the center to create 4 cobblestone stairs, or in this case cobblestone stairs. But you can actually craft more if you use the stone cutter. So say if I wanted to create stairs, instead of crafting 4 stairs, it's a 1-for-1 craft. So instead of 1, I get 6. You can create all different types of stairs with this method. The stones, and then unfortunately the planks, you'll have to suffer the crafting table version. But there's all different types of stairs, I should say, stairs. Slabs. To craft slabs, take three of your material in the crafting grid. Just make a line. It can be in any of the 3 that you have. That'll make 6 of the certain craft. Now, like the last one, like the stairs, you can use this stone cutter to make the stones cheaper. Unfortunately, you can't make the woods cheaper, but you can make the stones cheaper. Now, there is different types of slabs in the game, like there was with the stairs, including the nether slabs, and then some of the nether materials. Even copper can be in this, and the new resin block, or I should say resin brick block. Doors. To craft doors, take 6 of your material in the crafting grid, make 2 lines upwards right next to each other. It can even be over on this side to make 3 doors of the material you used. Now you can have all these types of wood doors, including the 2 nether doors, and then the different stages of copper doors as well. Trap doors. You'll need 6 of a material for this. It's just like making slabs, but in a bigger steel. So you want to make 2 lines like you would the door, but flat. It'll make 2 trap doors per craft. You can have all the different types of wood variants, even an iron trap door, the nether, and the copper variants. Glass. To craft it, you'll need sand and a furnace. Go ahead and place that furnace down and put sand in the fuel slot, and you want to put a fuel in the bottom slot, like so. You'll see it'll cook up, and the final product will be glass. Now, there is regular types of glass here, but you can also dye them to make the 16 colors of glass. 16 colors of glass. Now, to craft these colors of glass, take the color you want, put it in the middle, and surround it with glass blocks to create 8 of these colored glass. Glass panes. To craft them, take 6 glass in the crafting grid, like you did with the trap doors. You want to place a row of glass in the middle and a row of glass top or bottom of it to create 16 glass panes. Now, these 16 glass panes can be dyed into their corresponding colors, like we did over there. It can also be crafted. I forgot to mention this in the last time. You can actually craft them from the color that you have. So say if you had the white glass here, you got 8 of them. You can make 16 panes from the 8 white instead of going glass to panes to white. You're probably thinking, well, how do I get these dyes? Well, they come from different types of items. Like if you look through here, brown is from cocoa beans, blue is mostly from lapis, and so on and so forth. All 16 dyes can actually be crafted from flowers, except for the cyan, or I should say this one right here, the purple dye. That can only be crafted by red and blue. There is no flower yet that can make purple dye. And every other flower can be crafted or be made from a plant. Concrete. To craft it, take 4 gravel, 4 sand, and a dye from previous. What you want to do is you want to place your dye in the middle, right smack in the middle. I always put it in the middle, but it's a shapeless recipe. You place 4 sand and 4 gravel with the dye, you'll get 8 of that color. Now, you can actually make concrete out of this by just putting water right next to it. Alright, you can see all these can be made into regular concrete just by waterlogging them, essentially. Terracotta. To craft it, take 1 clay and 1 furnace. Alright, in your furnace, you want to put your clay and your fuel source right here. It'll make 1 terracotta. Now you need 8 terracotta and 1 dye to make 8 of that color, like this right here. So if you take your 1 dye, put it in the middle, take your 8 terracotta and surround it like we did with the glass, you'll get 8 of that terracotta. Alright, there are 16 different colors of terracotta. Glazing the terracotta can be another way of having decorative blocks. To craft them, take any of the terracottas that's colored. What you want to do is you want to place it into a furnace with a fuel source, and you'll get the terracotta block. There is 16 terracotta blocks and different orientations of the block themselves. So you see, this orange terracotta looks like lemon slices. You've got green with a weird looking pattern. The one I like to use is either this purple glazed terracotta with the swords, or this magenta glazed terracotta with the arrow. Clay. Now this stuff can be found in the world naturally. To break it, just break it like that. Now, if you don't have silk touch, you're gonna get clay balls. So what you want to do is you want to take them clay balls in a 2x2 or a 3x3. Just make a little bitty square, and you make 1 piece of clay. Bricks can also be made from clay balls. Take 1 clay and smelt it down into bricks. Take that said brick and craft it with 4 bricks to make a brick block, like so, like you did with the clay block to make 1 brick. Lapis. You get this by mining lapis ore from the deep slate variant or the regular stone variant. Alright, like this. You get regular and fortuned. You need 9 to make 1 full block in a crafting grid. Enchanting is the only real good reason to have this stuff around, unless you're crafting a ton of blue dye. Iron bars. To craft iron bars, take 6 iron ingots in the crafting grid, and you want to place them 3 right here and 3 right here to make 16 iron bars. The Eye of Ender. This is useful. You can make 1 ender pearl and 4 blaze powder, or I should say 1 blaze powder, sorry. What you want in your 2x2 crafting grid or a 3x3, place 1 Eye of Ender, 1 and 1. Any orientation, 1 ender. Now, to create blaze powder, what you want to do is you want to take a blaze rod in your 2x2 or 3x3. We'll make 2 of these. Alright, let's talk about the nether only exclusive. Quartz, one of many ores that can only spawn in the nether. You get it in the nether, you mine it with a pickaxe, any pickaxe, to get nether quartz. These nether quartz can be crafted into other various crafting recipes or into a 2x2 grid to create quartz blocks, which then could be crafted into other variants like the chipped, the chiseled, the stairs, slabs, so on and so forth. All these different variants. Lodestones. To craft a lodestone, take 1 iron ingot and 8 chisel stone bricks. Put the iron ingot directly into the middle, and take your 8 chisel stone and surround it completely like so. You used to be able to make lodestones with the netherite ingot, but that was too expensive for survival gameplay. To use the lodestone, place it down anywhere in the world, take a compass, left click it. Now this compass is bound to this lodestone, so you can go anywhere in the world and it'll be pointed directly. It's good for base making and to find your way back to your base. Blue ice. To craft blue ice, you'll need 9 ice. Put it into the crafting table to get 1 packed ice. And what you want to do is you want to take 9 of these packed ice, the same way as we did with the ice, completely surround all 9 recipe slots to create 1 blue ice. Essentially, you're making 27 regular ice for 1 blue ice. Dripstone. To craft it, you'll need 4 pointed dripstone. In your 2x2 crafting grid, take 4 and make it into a square. It'll make 1 dripstone block per craft. Block of amethyst. To craft this block, take 4 amethyst shards from a geode. Take it. You can do this in your 2x2 crafting grid. Make a block like we did with the dripstone to get 1 block of amethyst. To craft a magma block, take 4 magma cream in your 2x2 crafting grid. make a 2x2 square to make that one magma block per craft. Or you can find it in the nether. Arrows. To craft arrow, take one stick, one flint, and one feather into a crafting table. Put your feather at the bottom, your stick right above it, and a flint right above that stick, in a line to create 4 arrows per craft. Tipped arrows. To craft tipped arrows, take 8 arrows and a lingering potion in the crafting table. Put your lingering potion in the direct middle. Then take your 8 arrows and surround it like so to get 8 arrows of whatever potion effect you have. Now, in Bedrock Edition, or in every edition, there are there's 16 different potion effects for arrows. In Bedrock, you can take a stack of arrows, take your potion, put it into a cauldron, fill it up, and you can actually tip your arrows from the cauldron itself. Candles. To craft candles, take a honeycomb and a piece of string in a 2x2 or 3x3 grid. You can put one string in the 2x2 and one honeycomb above each other like this, the string on top to make one candle. Now, you can actually light these candles like so with the flint and steel. You can place candles up to 4, and there are 16 different colors of the actual candle, not including the undyed color. Cartography table is pretty simple. You gotta take 2 paper and 4 planks. In a crafting table, take your 4 planks like you're making a crafting table, but don't craft it yet because you need to put your 2 paper on top of that to create 1 cartography table. Beehives are made by 6 planks and 3 honeycomb. Take the 3 honeycomb and place it in the middle like you're doing a row, and then 6 planks on top and below to make 1 beehive. Fletching tables are a really good source for villager trades, so they need 4 planks and 2 flint, just like you did with your cartography table. Make a 2x2 grid and put 2 flint above it like so. It creates 1 fletching table per craft. Tinted glass is really useful for dark rooms. Take 4 amethyst shards and 1 piece of glass. In the crafting table, place 1 glass right smack in the middle. Take 4 shards, 1 below, 1 top, 1 left, and 1 right of the glass to make 2 tinted glass per craft. And finally, the very last craft of the day is packed mud. To craft it, take 1 mud and 1 piece of wheat. In your 2x2 grid or 3x3 if you want to, place 1 and 1 to make 1 packed mud per craft. Now this can be taken 4. This can actually make your mud bricks. But wait, if you stay tuned to this, I've got 1 more for you for a bonus. For staying tuned to the end, your bonus craft is calibrated sculk sensors. To craft them, take 1 sculk sensor and 3 amethyst shard. Place your sculk sensor in the middle. Take your 3 amethyst shards, 1 to the left, 1 to the right, and 1 to the top. This will create 1 calibrated sculk sensor per craft. Now these can actually be calibrated with the different types of sounds, so go ahead and actually play around with them. If you guys want me to do a video on them, let me know. And there you have it. 100 crafting recipes to keep you alive in survival mode. But wait, I got a special bonus recipe that could change everything. You want to know what it is? You'll have to tune in to the next time to find out. Don't forget to like, subscribe for more awesome content. Also, a big shout out to my members for their support. I'm Bob, signing off. Peace!